I feel really shit today, right? But it might be for the dumbest reason of all. Usually I suffer because of heat, because of illness, or lack of sleep. The usual stuff, right? But after the stream yesterday, I went out and we went to an Italian restaurant and I ate so much that I think my body is struggling to digest it all. And as a result, I am extremely low energy. Either that or it's a coincidence, but I feel woeful today. So, you get, congratulations, a stream with the camera off. Are you lucky? Welcome to the stream. Bear Azar, how are we? 180, good work, Bear. I feel so miserable. I mean, it also is relatively warm today, but I can't use that as too much of an excuse. However, I do have good news. And that good news is that yesterday, or last night I should say, while not feeling too well, I did go out and explore the Muskeg and the railroad area to the east, no, west even. And I did find the remaining 2 notes. They were in pretty obvious positions, honestly. I'm surprised I didn't see them before. I searched the rail cars in the Muskeg, which I didn't search before, and there was a corpse, and that I just found a note. But there was an interesting one that I found in the hunting lodge, which I was only ever there in the dark previously, in the west. And that has led to apparently the location of a hidden bunker in the Muskeg. And it even had the code on it and the location, so we're going to go there today. And, as predicted, it does require an Aurora. So somehow, we're going to have to find the location and then find somewhere to try and sleep until an Aurora night so we can get in it. Now, in my luck, it won't be an Aurora night the next time we do this, but I'm going to go up there and I'm going to try. Right, so I'm back in Spencer's... not Spencer's. What's Spencer's Mill? I say Spencer's Mill a lot, but it's not Spencer's Mill, it's Spencer's Farm. What game is Spencer's Mill from? I don't know, it's not KCD, is it? However, annoyingly, it is an Aurora night right now. But I can't go to it because both the sun's about to come up and it's like a relatively long journey to the north. But this is the quest I was given. Look, Aurora Hatch. There's a hidden bunker in the Forlorn Muskeg that can only be opened when the aura is active. Where's the note? It was on here somewhere. Not that one. This one. Deb, if you're reading this, that's because I've left the island and the last treatment didn't work. You're probably still out there somewhere in the woods doing what you've been doing. I always admired that about you, even if I didn't agree. Hopefully what's left of my old bunker can be of some use to you. Just because you hide, it doesn't mean you're lost. Remember that, and this number 0794. That will let you in. So remember that, everybody, 0794. Mina, good afternoon. Would you believe me if I said I've made myself ill from trying to digest too much P-word last night? It's dumb, but it's true. So, today's goal, I think, is to make our way to the... Look, up here. It's just north of the tower where Bear had his almost fatal attack. There is a hidden bunker that can only be opened when the Aurora is active. It's pretty far north. I don't know where I'm going to set up, because I'm going to have to obviously go there and then hope that I can find a place to bed down and stay warm while we wait. I don't know if there's a cave up here or something, maybe? Because the only place... I mean, there's something called Hat Creek, but I think that's just a location. And there's nowhere to sleep at the tower. I mean, I could just build a fire and hope to sit by it while the night falls. I don't know. Annoyingly, I can get into it now. Tell you what we will do, though. Prep some water. Look how fucking prepared I am. We'll have a drink. I might actually get some coffee brewing as well. It's not the worst idea in the morning. In fact, let's do that. Let's grab some tinder. Let's grab 2 firewoods. We'll get this started. We'll use up all my old matches. That gives me a 75% chance of starting it. Yeah, I'll do that. So what you're murdering now that I'm dead? Cheeky? Oh man, imagine if I could slaughter a cheeky giggler. I'd be so happy. Dougie, good morning. Once I can get into this vault, I should be able to move on to the next chapter. There you go, it just rolled. I just did well on a 1 in 75... Sorry, a 75% chance of achieving something. Lovely. Right, do I have any coffee on me? That's probably worth checking. I do. It's not very good quality coffee, but it is coffee. Look at the food that's prepped as well. Good work, Studler. Everyone's proud. Well, let's have some coffee boiling. The Aurora's fading, I think, as morning arises with my red breath. Raise a good evening, afternoon? Afternoon works. I'm not winning too much because I'm currently trying to digest a meal I overate last night, and for some reason I can't get my temperature to regulate. I should be fine to see the stream out, but just in case. Eve to noon works, yeah. Good eve to noon. I'll get some coffee on the boil, and given the sun's about to come up shortly. The sun rises in the east, right? It's kind of brightening up. Schnick, welcome to the stream again. How's things? Hi, Doomhaus and chat. Was wondering if you may be interested in survival mode too. Maybe, yeah. After Wintermute. I'm really enjoying this, I must be honest. It makes all other survival games feel a bit like video gamey, doesn't it, in comparison to this? There goes the Aurora. Yeah, possibly in the future. I mean, I've got plans after Wintermute. There we go. Some coffee, and that should give me the warming up bonus. Good. Did I put some of that coffee... No, I wonder if I boil some and just take it. Can't wait for you to enjoy Valheim 1.0. Permadeath fresh. Are you aware, Razor, that we're doing a Doomhaus server in, like, January after I finished, the Deep North? Yeah. Right, we're going north today, though. Speaking of which, north in the muskeg. I should actually start prepping for this. I need to take the bedroll, don't I? Dibs on the lighthouse. You haven't played Valheim yet and get to enjoy the 1.0? No, I played the hell out of Valheim, Schnick, yeah. But when the Deep North comes out, I'll be finishing it in September, I think I plan to play that. When it launches, right? Salty, good morning. My internet went out last night and our phones are through the same company, so I didn't have internet on my phone. The only thing I was worried about was my stream streak. You're an addict, Salty, is what you are. Has anybody ever told you that? Alright, I've got a little bit of room for firewood. There we go. And a couple of tinder plugs. And then that should be as good. I got these new boots in one of the note things as well, but they're not actually as good as the deer boots I made. They look good, though. And, of course, I didn't hear what you said. I called you an addict, Salty. Would you agree? Speaking of addictions, guess who's back on the YouTube channel watching a certain play? You are addicted. Oh, I feel so bad. Right, we need to make our way north now the sun's up. Do I have any cattails? I discovered that cattails, look at this. You just pick them up from the edge of a lake. For those that don't know, Razor has been watching my Outer Wilds playthrough, which all the VODs are on YouTube, as are every VOD. Razor's been watching my Outer Wilds playthrough consistently for 5 years. There is no cure, there will never be. His brain damage, so he can play. Yeah, that's maybe what he's doing. He's overloading, so his brain like deletes his playthrough, so he can play it again. All right, I've got the bedroll. I've got some firewood. If I can find a cave in the north next to this vault, then that will do us very, very nicely. But I can't go on the thin ice because I'll fall through. Because this game apparently thinks I'm fat. Right? Am I facing north now? No. Now I'm facing north. So that peak there is north. Remember that. Oh, well, yes, to the street. But I'm pretty sure there's a Doomhaus brain worm. I mean, there's a lot of people that have been here for years that would agree wholeheartedly with that.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Good work, Mackenzie. Well, let's head to that peak. The snow's a bit thick. I think it's because I'm overloaded. Will I make it across that gap? Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. I'm bored at work again. Help. What you need, as usual, Mina, is some kind of... Have I checked this shit? You need some big catastrophe at work to keep you busy. Set fire to something. I've actually checked this. I've not apparently looted whatever's in the top drawer. It's an old hat. I'm leant back as well, so I'm playing on controller a bit today. Forgive me. Seeing what it's like. It's a first aid box. I need some painkillers, actually. This might be a good idea. Give me some painkillers, please.
Hope I can still eat this.
I mean, that works. Fuck. A big catastrophe that is neither your fault nor your responsibility. Yeah, exactly, so you can just rubberneck on the other people that are having to deal with it. If only there was someone that could entertain us. Holly, you should know there's no one around here that's entertaining in any way. Oh, I feel fucking woeful. Ooh, cattails. I now want to pick up cattails whenever I see them because they're good for calories. Even if it hurts me to call them cattails and not bulrushes. I know a big entertaining stream with good content and good people hanging out. Is Sothan even online at this time? Oh, hello. He's probably in the gym right now. So, here's the conundrum, right? We went to an Italian and they said they did garlic bread as a starter. And I was like, yeah, let's have a starter. Let's treat ourselves, balls to it. So we got said garlic bread. But when it came, it was one of them the size of a massive P word. It was basically a P word one. We all know the type, right? But it was so nice that I just ate like 75% of it because she's sensible and I aren't. And then the P word I got as a main course was even bigger. And of course I ate all of that as well. And I got home and my temperature was like, I think I'm just going to stay extremely high just in case whatever you've put inside me is some kind of virus or something. We're still working it out. And still now my temperature's like all over the place. Sleeping was a nightmare. Very much self-inflicted, but also kind of worth it. But now I'm sat here and I don't know whether to sweat or shiver. Watch me give myself a fever from P-word. The most Doomhaus way to go out. There, okay. So, this vault is over there, but the electrics are off, so the vault door won't open, I assume, which means I need to wait for one of the Auroras to happen on a night, and then and only then. You put too much coal in the boiler, precisely. I could hear something. Sorry, I got distracted then. I thought I could hear something running about behind me. Can I tell you something, Mina? See that mountain there? Actually, I'm not sure if this is true. Let's say it's true. That mountain, as far as I can tell, has a name on this island. And I bet, without any clues, you could name that island in 3 guesses while joking. It's not Siddle's Peak. And it's not a Doomhaus name, it's its actual in-game name. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. It's called, and I'm not kidding, Blackrock Mountain. I think it's that one. If not, it's the name of another massive mountain. Oh, there's where I've been harvesting cattails. It really is, yeah. After the housing company, yeah. Yeah. Totally not suspicious housing company. It's not called Stodolon. Yeah, I started doubting myself when I said it, Schnick, but I know there's a Blackrock Mountain on this island. Probably isn't that one, as I say, but there is one on Great Bear. For those that don't know, that's the name of like the main mountain in original World of Warcraft, where all the like raids and stuff take place. Ooh, cattail. I should be careful around here actually, because if there's any wolves, I've not encountered them before. They don't know my stink. I've started to become really anxious about trying to live off the land instead of just relying on looting shite. Ooh, this.
Ooh, our World of Warcraft is so good. I play every day.
I mean, the latter is true, but can anybody claim the former? Actually, I might take these rose hips as well while I'm living off the land. Because if I don't have any painkillers, I might be able to make some of that tea. Look at me, a good old herbalist. Trim, good afternoon. I need to be careful and eat some of these cattails, actually. Make sure I keep the weight down, you know. Trouble is, though, if I'm living exclusively off cattails, the meat in my inventory is going to spoil. Ooh, there's a hunter's blind over there. I didn't see that yesterday when I was doing my lap. Is that worth investigating? I mean, everything's worth investigating, right? Trim, good afternoon. Are you well? Have you stopped crying in the shower? That's a no. Everybody be very careful around Trim today. He's very nervous. In survival, you start out with a blank map and have to fill it out by explore. I like that. I think I'd like it a little bit more if you told me there wasn't a map at all. I did fuck around a lot on it originally. Wait. Don't I remember it never having a map? Because that's pretty much the only thing that was in it when I first started playing this game around release. But they once said there was going to be a story mode, kind of played bits and bobs of it, but this is the first full run. I seem to remember this game not having a map. I don't know. I like that idea though. That implementation of a map, if that's what survival does. No, I just got the same version I bought all them millions of years ago. I did see there was some new like survival challenge thing added though, right? I can't remember what it's called. Low blind. Ooh, hello. I'll take rifle cartridges whenever I can get them. Kelly, good morning. Got a new flower. Look at that. Tulip. Bandages. I mean, assuming this isn't going to put me overweight, it put me overweight. Piss. Well, I'll take this second to eat something. I mean, all this is keeping quite nicely. Well, that's not. Okay, I'm putting them peaches down whenever... No, actually, they're the ones I just got. Let's get rid of them peaches. They're going to poison me. I could probably cut the impurities out of them, but that did get rid of my spraying risk too. I must say, this game is quite well optimised for controller. Do you play on PlayStation? It's a lot nicer for sat being ill as well. Not sure if I've said this before, but our TV broke and got sent off for repair. They told us today that it's a write-off and they've sent us a big old gift card to buy a new one. That's alright, isn't it? So you get a... You get an upgrade on your old one. Adds a lot to survival mode, like maps, quests, Tales quests, like that's it. Tales, right? There's a lot to explore there as well, yeah. Well, as much as I've enjoyed this, I might at some point come back to it, as you say. Right, I've kind of gone a bit off course. I'm going to stay along the marsh area, and then I suppose we'll head up there. Now Bear's not around, I don't need to worry as much. It's so alright that we've enough to get a new TV and a Switch 2 for the same price. Wait. That sounds like something you could exploit. The yarn's arrived and you're picking it up after work. Pretty good. Now we just need Topless to finish the game. Well, not finish it, but do his part, right? That's cool, dude. Do you still have everything you need design-wise? Oh, you'll let me know, I'm sure, if you needed more. I've had to pay $150 a month on repair cover over the last 7 years. Oh, that'll do it. Even still. Shit. Wait, no, this is fine. We're going to do it this way now. I'm going to save on bullets and actually use some of these. Yeah? Stay away. I'm busy. I have to go find a hatch. I really, really hope there's a cave to the north. If there's a cave or just any kind of shed or something where I can get shelter, then we can sit up there and wait out the Aurora. Might cast on it tonight. Actually, ads are about to start, Mina. I'm not quite sure if you can hear us. I'm going to have a nice little knitting project for the commuting to work. I really like the idea that people are sat watching you on the train making a My Summer Car merch.
Don't waste those. You can use them to call in airdrops with weapons and gear like in PUBG. Lol.
That's true, actually. And it'll land on my opponent's head. How good would that be? What are you casting? Healing Word? No, she's casting Devotion Aurora Trim. Ah. That's like when the film says the title in the script. You know, Mitra, I'm always healing my friends. Physically, not mentally. And also not physically. In the jungle. Stooble? I mean, you're getting your Doomhaus characters mixed up. No, you're right, you do always heal your friends, which is why I've learned very sharply where I stand in your estimations. No, it's not Trim, it's called Prisoner. Who was also an orc, thinking about it. Right, where's this hatch? It should be up here somewhere. The journey north was actually quite safe. Oh, I feel so bad. I keep thinking, why... Ugh. I keep, like, realising that my temperature's all over the place. Fucking stupid. I mean, if you're going to be ill for anything, though, it might as well be P word. It's not a sign of, like, early onset food poisoning, is it? This doesn't look like a hillside that's going to have many caves in it, alas. I might have come up here a little too early. Unless I just camp here and just get tons and tons of firewood. Oh, I've gone past this way somewhere. Where is this hatch? It's early onset something. Well, my memory's been terrible. I don't want to make a joke about dementia, but Christ. I've been testing it trying to remember people's names and stuff, and I just can't recall stuff I knew last week. I picked guitar up earlier as a test, and I couldn't remember what the 8 things I play on repeat all the... Whoa.
I've been looking for you.
Enter the bunker, but when the Aurora is active. What is in there? This looks way more substantial than the one in Mystery Lake. How do you build something like this when you're just a general survivor? There's got to be something. There's got to be a combat shotgun in there, or the nuclear codes. There's a Burger King in there. What? And I think this is set in like 2010, so the bacon double cheeseburger is still the good version. Unfortunately, you're now deadly allergic to food. It's going to kill you in a certain amount of time. Do you know what I'm allergic to as well as food? Time. I've heard time's going to get me in the end as well. Charles, welcome to the stream. Imagine what it'll be like when you're actually very old. At least that's what I'm worried about for my memory. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm only like 24. It shouldn't be happening now, should it? Time, yeah, I'm allergic to herbs. That's not true. You should see Pinkle's bank balance. Everyone who's ever eaten food has died. Tell the government to ban it. Yeah. And oxygen, I've heard, is something that all the dead people partook in. Right, I suppose then I need to find somewhere up here before the sun goes down. Maybe there's a cave over by this waterfall with it. Dihydrogen monoxide too. I miss Lady Dihydrogen monoxide. She was our Queen of Hearts. Oh yeah, being born. It was just downhill from there. Come on, have a cave near this waterfall. Although the noise doesn't sound conducive to sleep. Is that a cave entrance there? It looks a bit like one. Kind of beautiful though. Imagine the sledging capabilities. You'd go so fast you'd be dead before you got halfway down. How do I get up there though? Is that a path? That might be a path. In the beginning, God created the universe. This has made many people angry and is widely considered a bad move. We'd be reading that in the Doomhaus public right now if it weren't for Mina and I being so useless when it comes to watching films. Okay, I'm not getting up there, am I? I don't think there's even a... I need a cave. This wall feels pretty impassable though. I'm not sure if this is the direction. With a bit of luck... What time is it? It's not even mid-morning. It's not even midday yet. With a bit of luck, there's an Aurora this evening. We're watching movies like there's several seasons of a high-value production TV show. We are, but we're also doing it as if... I was going to say, we're watching them like we're doing a director's commentary, but the directors don't pause it nearly as much as we do. Whenever we sit down and try... We're watching like a 3-hour film. We've been doing it for months. Whenever we sit down to watch it, what's the average time per like 2 hours of watching that we manage to get through, Nina? 20 minutes? 25 if we're feeling exceptionally focused? Sounds like an intro to a great sci-fi comedy, doesn't it just? Worthless gum-flapping losers. What are these things? Are these little birch trees? Birch sapling? I've seen that before. Maybe it's because I'm high in the mountains. Who the fuck is me? That's some relative of that top lurker guy, true. You can tell they're related. They've got the same torrid personality. Oh. Come on, have a cave down here. Hey, hang on a minute. Where was the cave that Bear dragged me into? That was up here, wasn't it, somewhere? Wasn't that up here? It might have been, actually. Don't answer if you know, of course. I've got the rest of this afternoon to find somewhere to... Like, what's that? Maple sapling? I'd feel bad, actually, if it was... Oh, dear. Ooh, what's going on here? Hello. Someone's been eating the same shit. Wait, that's cooked and it's not mouldy. And that is really nearby to where I need to be. I mean... Look at the view, though. God, this game's... Oh, this game's beautiful. Tell you what.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
We're going to try it, Mackenzie. Alright, if I'm doing this tactic, I need to maintain this fire all night. Maybe I shouldn't have drunk that, but there's some good fluids. Oh, I've got improved rest. Can I see what that debuff is? You've managed to prevent starvation. This will help you rest more deeply. You'll recover more condition per hour of rest. That's brilliant, actually. So I suppose if I'm on low health and I drink that tea and then go to bed, it'll be like a good primer for sleep. I didn't notice that before. Right, I'm going to need loads of firewood, aren't I? This is like the Outdoor Boys, where he spends like the first 75% of every video just gathering firewood. Okay, right, we're making room. Tinder there and firewood there. Let's go out chopping. I've even got a little food source nearby. This place is top. Reeps, good afternoon. Yeah, my TV was an LG. It was a massive 60-inch one with a pants-down technology. Does it start going green and pixelated? So Sony in the backboard died. Shit. Who this? Satan, thank you for 80 months of subs. Have we already celebrated that one, Satan? I'm getting mixed up. I feel like I've talked to you about the number 80 in the past. Oh, you got a sidebar advert. I can't remember. Satan, if not, let's say congratulations on another 30 days of ads. Of no ads. Hang on. Freshly harvested birch sapling needs to be cured before it can be used for... Oh, maybe this is how I make the bow. Craft and repair after air drying indoors for 4 days. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to get a few of them. Yeah, you subscribe to get ads. There actually is a setting in Twitch where you can toggle subscribers have to watch ads. It's like turn off ad-free viewing for subscribers. What kind of malicious maniac would untoggle that? Our TV is maybe 10 years old and was repaired once under warranty in year 4. It's now repeating the fault, so I'm going to have to fork out soon to buy a new one. Shot. I don't know if this was in the game last time or if I was just too shit to notice it, but I like this. It's just the actual sub, gosh. Certainly I appreciate the sub regardless. So this, I'm assuming, is listed as a crafting material. Yeah, it is that. Nice. Okay, we've got those. Maybe make something out of those in the future, but it's firewood I need right now. We bought into the 3D fad. The only time we used it was the day we got it. How much is like a 45, 50-inch telly now, on average? They used to be like $4,000, didn't they, previously? Turning it on for my Twitch now. Isn't it ridiculous, that? So toxic. Toggle it off, then convince everybody it's their Twitch being broken. Yeah, and they have to sub to the Sothen to fix it. Right, I'm going to fan out while we're waiting for nightfall. Because I need to get in. There's a bunker just up the hill that I need to get into, but it can only be accessed at night. And because there's no like cave or anything that I can find nearby, I'm out collecting firewood. Where I'm going to have a fire going all night. An LG or a Samsung as a replacement. I can see you've sent me some money. Now get fucked, peasant. I would never say that to you, Satan, so I'm going to say thank you, peasant, for the 80th sub. Thank you for the prime. OLEDs are about 1,500. You're welcome, my lord. Wait, no, it's not KCD, it's Long Dark Satan. TVs feel like the one thing that's got cheaper. Yeah, I mean, it always goes like that, though, doesn't it? It feels like with TVs. Like, they're $4,000 at first. And then the technology we get a bit more used to the technology, and then they get to a sensible level again. And then some new some new feature comes out, and they're back to $4,000 again. 93. I'm going to eat this wolf meat. God, that was not very filling. Okay, that was a fair bit of firewood, but I don't really know how much you need for a full night. Let's eat a bit more. I've got enough cattails to see me on. Let's have some of this venison. Woo! Apparently the advert doesn't want to go away. So now you do have ads on a channel you sub to. Yeah, I'm at a definite sprain risk now, so I better get back so I've not got any painkillers. There's a lot of firewood though. Spent $5,000 minimum on a TV. Leave it at the factory settings and make sure motion interpolation is on full whack, and then mount it above the fireplace to make sure people know I'm an absolute fucking scam. I tell the story regularly, but it's funny in this context. A mate of ours' dad had a serious injury, and he spent like a year or something at home, unable to work while he was in recovery. And he played the shit out of the Xbox 360, like obsessive levels. And he became a real whiz at loads of games, and he was teaching us about this and that and telling us about the 360, what it can do, and he was going through all his games and all of that kind of stuff. Leant over and toggled HD on the back of the Xbox. He didn't even realise it was a thing. Amazing. His head flew off. Where did I put tinder plugs? There. Okay, night's falling. I just have to pray that this is an Aurora night. The dark peasant. I had to reload the page. Bloody Twitch. I would have been less annoyed if it wasn't a bright yellow full height banner on a dark themed page. Am I seeing a hint of green and purple in that sky? Does this smell a bit Aurora-ish to you? This game's so good looking, it hurts. Right, is this enough firewood to survive the night? Take 3 of them, 1 tinder plug. I think it's a bit dark to use the magnifying glass, is it? Yeah, shit. I don't use too much of this fire striker. I do have some accelerant, but yeah, not much. Let's have a couple of chances with just normal wood. 360 height to 720p. Come on. Nice. Okay. Right, well, we have our fire. Now we just have to wait until nightfall. Let's load the fire up a bit. I can put the bedroll down. You know what? This is not the worst place to sit and spend an hour or two in this land. That does feel like an Aurora sky, though. Come on, please. So what we're doing is the Aurora, which is kind of hard to say in my accent. the Aurora is the only thing that activates the old dormant electronics that have been out since the initial storm. So if I'm going to take advantage of the electric lock on the vault, then I'm going to need an Aurora. This is what we're doing. Where would it be? Notes right now. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Did somebody say so good looking it hurts that I'm in the wrong place? I'll see you out. See yourself out. Oh, you're right. You're among friends here, Shaggy Dan. He says as if he isn't beautiful. Deb, if you're reading this, it's because I've left the island and the last treatment didn't work. He overate Italian food last night as well. You're probably still out there somewhere in the woods doing what you've been doing. I've always admired that about you, but even if I didn't agree, hopefully what's left of my old bunker can be of some use. Just because you hide, it doesn't mean you're lost. Remember that, and this number. Somebody write this in chat for me. 0794. And that will let you in. I might boil some water. Reaps, Paula. I love you. And let's cook some more water. I hope I've got enough firewood. It should be fine, right? That's 3 hours. I think it's like 9 hours a night or something. More, probably. Alright, I'm going to pass time until this water's ready. Hopefully we see the sky change to an Aurora-ish sky. Still kind of green and purple. I could have picked somewhere a bit more sheltered from the wind, honestly. Don't be carrying. The thing is, there's probably some good loot in here, so I don't want to be carrying too much water, do I? Delicious, delightful. Bit more fire on the camp. Yep. Fuel on the fire. Right, we've got 5 hours of firewood. I should be alright for the evening, I think, as long as I just stay close to the fire. Is it even cold enough to warm up? I think the reason I'm not suffering from the cold up here is because we're like really well geared after making all of that crafted stuff. Which is nice, actually, because that means Bear can't completely ruin everything I've come to love. Does Cats get a day off today? I'm assuming he's still in bed, Reaps. He's full PM gang since the World Cup. Why do you need him for something? And crows are kind of annoying. Oh, there he is. Cats, good morning.
It's getting dark out here.
Oh, because of the World Cup. I see, there's no games today. Yeah, I'm with you. Well earned. Alright, this does not feel very Aurora-y. Please tell me I'm not going to get screwed like this. I think Patience might be the name of the game today. I don't know where I'm getting these plastic bottles from. In fact, I'll drink one now, actually. We'll drink this little one.
Hope I can still eat this.
Seems so, Mackenzie. Unless I get fucking food poisoning or something. Now I smell of meat. Oh, there's no Aurora now. I think we'll have a hour-long nap, maybe a 2-hour nap. Because I'm right here, aren't I? Please, please. Fuck. I don't think we're getting an Aurora, are we? Well, that's frustrating. I've got time to kill. No, actually, maybe not. Assuming I can't just sleep out here. Let's use the remaining firewood. That gets us up to 4 hours, then I'm going to sleep for 4. It might be midnight when the Aurora kicks off. I'm going to get lucky. When it's hot as fuck, I was naturally super PM gang in the last few years anyway. I can't get shit done during the day. I am with you, cats. Shit. I mean... Let's go check the vault anyway and just see. Going armed though. Cats up late. Never seen that. So what time have you been waking up, cats? I will say yesterday when whoever it was that spotted that Mazak needed his colour changed, I added you just so that when you woke up you'd see the message, but you just responded immediately. What the fuck was that noise? Sure heard like a scratching sound in the woods. Oh, I think I'm starting to settle a little bit, as usual when you get distracted. Ah, balls. Alright, I'll go back to the fire. Again, it's not that cold out here, so I might be able to just let the fire go out, but given I've not got much accelerant to keep it going again in the future. 10 or 11? What? Notifications woke you up, Cats? Have you got some alert on your phone or something that wakes you up? There you go, everybody. You can wake Cats up whenever you want now. You've got the power. Okay, 1 hour and 14. I'll just keep the fire going for another 2 hours. Doomhaus is the only Discord that's allowed to make noise. Is that because you don't get notifications from it very often? Wake up, cats, wake up. It's time to go to sleep. Wake up. PMs as well, yeah. You don't get private messages very often. You need to get involved in more drama. I don't like the scratching sounds going on outside. Alright, one more firewood. And then I'll use that time to boil some coffee for the morning. Hopefully the weather doesn't change too much tomorrow, so we can just sit and do this. And gather firewood and maybe we'll dissect this deer behind me for a bit of meat and stuff. You allow PMs? It means PMS. Okay, I'll take that, I think. I've heated it up. Let's have 1 more hour's sleep, and with a bit of luck, the sun's visible. For the ones wondering, I'm waiting for an Aurora overnight, which is not the easiest thing to say. Wait, did I even sleep then? Yeah. Has everyone had coffee made like that? I'm assuming it's a very old-timey way of making it in the US. What, warming up old coffee? Can you even say PMS in 2026? Oh yeah, it's been renamed to the PGMOL now, right? It was already brewed and Gwynblade, it was just cold in my bags. I just warmed it up by the fire there. I might just have 1 more hour by the fire. So what's the time left on the fire? 19 minutes. What if I don't get an Aurora night the next day. That'd be even more depressing. That seems to be a way I've seen in films, etc. What method stands out specifically, Gwynblade, sorry? You know what? I'm not actually going to add firewood to that. I'm going to let it go out. Oh, you mean heating and boiling like actual made coffee? Yeah, it's probably just a camping thing. Sounds rank though, doesn't it? Outside of a survival situation. Alright, God, the thing is I could use this time to go and look for notes and stuff, but I kind of have all the notes. You know what we'll do? Right, you know what I'm doing? I'm coming back for you. I'll have to go get some firewood. We're going to just spend the day cooking. I could do some repairs and stuff, but hopefully within like 10 minutes we've used up most of the daylight just cooking and repairing, and then we can get to sleep and hope for another Aurora. Although it sounds like there's wolves followed me up into the mountains. I hope not. Well, unfortunately, Polar and Reaps, I'm going to have to get that number again when it's time. Sorry, it's in the notes. We can recover it. Any firewood up here? Old hoodie, what was in here? A flare. Actually, I'm going to carry a flare with me. It seems like a good idea. Oh, there is some firewood here that I... Oh, look at this from Stubbler. Sothan, you covering my... Hello, were you covering my wonderful firewood stash? Sothan, good morning, and thank you for 93 months Prime. Was just saying that they've added an option to turn off ad-free viewing for subscribers, Sothan. I'm thinking of clicking it. Because if anything, it's my break from you lot, right? So I appreciate it, and good morning. You find me camping in the hills to the north of the swamp, waiting for an Aurora night. So the electricity is engaged, and I can get into this vault that's here, but it's got an electric lock. Imagine if they added a button like that. I'm not entirely sure whether Twitch Turbo counts for that. Huzzah, it might do. Right, good. So now the fire is on 26 minutes. I'll use a lot of this reclaimed wood because we're nearby. But I didn't get an Aurora last night, so I'm sat up here kind of waiting for the next day to roll around. Can't wait for adverts to be posted in chat periodically, yeah. Imagine. This post is sponsored by Sofa. Don't give them ideas, Reaps, they're watching. If Twitch is wasting their time watching this rubbish, then they deserve everything that's coming to them. Okay, look at my little camp in the mountains. It's disgustingly pleasant. This is my Aurora waiting room. We're just up here cooking and sewing and repairing and drinking coffee. And trying to digest last night's P-word because I overate. It's a raw rating room. This stream is sponsored by Hugo Boss, Fanta and Dr. Oetker. At least they're not Nestle, yeah. By the way, for you guys just waking up, we were celebrating just over a week ago. Not celebrating, but like, well, we were celebrating the fact that Mecha Chameleon reached 7 million downloads. Fast forward 10 days, Mecha Chameleon has just hit 15 million downloads. It's been out like 3 weeks. And it's £6 on Steam. Imagine if they'd have made it 8. Do this. Salty, good work. There's another stream streak. Salty, thank you for the Prime and thank you for 9 months. I look at this view and think it'll be a nightmare when it's windy. You said that and the wind picked up. We made a funny game and became a millionaire, yeah. It is a really small, like, indie team. Not even a team, is it? It's just like a couple of kids, I think, from Japan. Towns has had like a quarter of that cake on his own, so he might be in the same boat. I got scammed by one of them garlic breads that's actually just a full pizza. As a starter. 9 months of Salty already. It was grounded too. Am I the only one who hasn't downloaded it? Am I the exception? I mean, there's 8 billion people on Earth, Reaps, and only 15 million copies sold, so I think you might be in the overwhelming majority. How long before we turn on him? Well, he's done the right thing, Gwynblade. Nobody knows who he is, as far as I can tell. What did you say was needed? 250? Easily crack that, no? 50 what? Sorry, cats? I have Gwynblade, it was terrible. Oh, the top 50 sale. I think Human Fall Flat was in the top 50 sales with 20 million, so they're not far off. Oh, yeah, it does, Gwyn. It's terrible. Real ingredients. Also, Kitten, how did you manage to find my TikTok? Did she really? Kitten knows everything. Okay, I'll put that on there. I do need more firewood though, don't I? Let's use a bit of this old reclaimed wood. Three hours. Good. It's about mid-morning. Yeah, alright. I can do this. We'll just survive up here for a bit. I haven't been on TikTok in a while, other to buy some bows for the girls. I think you did. I was like, how am I that readable? What, did somebody interact with you with a similar name or something, Salty? It sounds like it might be a coincidence. Kitten just randomly browsed confetti. That's too weird for daylight, cat. Save it for the Aurora. Two seconds, my name is a bit different. I'll send you a DM with my profile. Yeah, I'll clear it up a bit. I'm going to wander down the hill and see if I can find some good firewood. I'll have a drink as well. Oh, I don't have much drink, actually. It's alright, I've got a load of bottles up stock there. Back at camp. I was going to suggest somebody name that camp, but Chaz will end up with a new WoW character name if he tries. You can search for it, cats. I just use a list on Wikipedia. It's like top selling video games, but it's only games that aren't free to play, like right. So like Crossfire and Fortnite and all them are nowhere near it. Kitten, I worked something out yesterday. You were the one that was laughing at me for it yesterday. I worked something out last night while I was looking for the notes. See if I can replicate it now. If I'm on an incline that is too steep and might actually cause me to sprain my ankles, that little red icon appears above my ammo to the bottom right. Look, you see it? That means I'm on too steep of an incline and I'm at risk of sprains. There we go. It's actually more in common with my Discord than I realised. It's not got biatch in it again, is it? Like your official work email? Yeah, I was wondering too. I think that's what it means, isn't it? Right, I need big firewood. Dare you dox me? Can I tell the story because it's funny? I'm not going to say anything about Kitten's real name or location or anything, don't worry. So Kitten signed up for a job a few years ago and didn't realise what email she was signing up for. She used her personal email address and signed up as an email address that had the word biatch in it. It'll work. Good bastards. Sensational. I mean, that's her actual name if anybody's interested. There's a wolf over there. I'm not going to go that way. I stink at the moment and I don't fancy fighting a wolf. Like this candidate, she's got spunk. That's what Kat's just said, isn't it? Is a Z-snap where you put it in reverse and then crank it, twist the wheel real hard and do like a 180? I'm not finding much firewood. I'm just wandering about. I'm not even finding any cattails. It's a sex move. I'm assuming it's on the N64 then. It is Wednesday, and if the Flight of the Conchords taught me anything, that's come day. That was Crazy Town, wasn't it?
Twat.
Cheeky. I was just guessing. Cheeky, good afternoon. It wasn't Kitten, but it was somebody else who had her name, I see. Alright, I'm not finding any firewood. I assume I shouldn't be looking on the lake anyway, and I should be looking under trees. I want one of them big cedar branches. They're the ones. I'm going to cross this lake and try and make it up this steep hill. Run! We're good. I went in for it, but she didn't hire me. Biatch. Well, there we go. Oh, look at it all over there. We've hit the jackpot. Oh, there's so much timber. This is... Yep. Yep. I'm assuming the fire's gone out. Hey, I wonder if I could scale that mountain there and break all of my ankles. Like, come by her in the chat today. That was Bart Simpson's catchphrase, wasn't it? I had a trial day, but I'm not sure why. Who knows why she didn't like it. Right, I'll get this firewood and then we're going to go back up the top of the hill and start, again, waiting for night. Oh, Bart Simpson said Gurangi, yeah. Famous graffiti artist. See, it's already early afternoon. You still go there to get your hair done. Oh shit, we're hungry. Do I have any drink? I don't have to have a fizzy orange until we can get back. To whom by are you referring, Reeps? Oh, I just thought of a banging stream title, I'm not going to tell you. Oop, we're at spraying risk. I can't get up that way, can I? I'm going to have to walk back to the waterfall. But we've got enough firewood now. As long as I don't hurt myself on the way, because I'm going to have to make some tea or whatever it takes. So for those just arriving, there is an electric locked vault up here. Like a hatch in the floor, and it looks military of some description, but I don't know why it would be here. I found a note with the code on it. But because it's electric, it's dead after the collapse of the island. The only thing that causes electric to flicker into nearing use is an Aurora on a night, so I'm just sat up here waiting the night time out, so hopefully we can have an Aurora and get in it. What made you apply for a job in an abattoir anyway? I mean, it's probably a good job you didn't get the job there anyway. They've apparently been making cuts recently. Didn't know ABBA was hiring. That's the brickmaker from Vizima's favourite band. They're looking for someone who can count the number of letter B's in a word. You want a golf clap? Oh, here you go. There's no B's in words. Dyslexic bastards. Right, first job, get some water, and then we're just going to sit up here at the camp and maybe do some repairs and relax a bit. And hopefully, we get lucky on night 2. Crows are annoying, but there's a corpse behind me. In game. Drop all of that. Drop all of that. Tinder plugs. One on me.
I'd better find some water.
Mackenzie, shut your mouth. That's easy, Gwendolyn. Just take the average of every single English word by length and guess. Right, what time is it? Oh, it's going to be sundown soon. This is good. Let's get this fire started. Let's start preparing. I already picked up a tinder plug, didn't I? I don't want to use that accelerant. 85% chance. I will do 75 with the magnifying glass because it's free. Piss. Another... I've just lost a 75% roll. Oh, this... Okay.
Come on.
And I've run out of tinder. Maths makes everything 110% more fun. Alright, we'll go for an 85 with the fire starter. Wish me luck. Had potential to make a dumb joke there, but botched it. Well, Sofan's here, kitten, so there's already a precedent of having to explain jokes to the point of nobody laughing at him. You've seen how he plays cards. We've got nothing to lose. Alright, let's start eating. The difference is already no one laughs at my jokes. No, that's not true. I think, was it 2 cards ago you had one that made a few people laugh? Wow, this meat stinks. Why is it doing so little food? What? It's supposed to be... Oh, that one's good. The other one was just apparently tiny or something, I don't know. The joke is that whenever I make a joke, no one laughs at them, so I tend to aggressively over-explain them. We could just fake it for him, I suppose. But will he ever learn that way? Right. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance while the sun goes down. Do I still have my gun repairing thing? I do. What's my rifle at? Oh, it's at 66%. We're alright, actually. Maybe my axe is at 51. Oh god, this thing needs repairing. Oh god, you need scrap metal to repair it though. Hang on, was there any scrap metal over by the tower? Let's go have a look. Maybe you could put them in... yeah. I'll type /S at the end of it. I'll take something somebody else said, then 2 minutes later think you took what they said and made the joke out of it by simply explaining the original joke. Or as Sothan does whenever someone says something funny, sit and try and make a better version of it and just paste it right back in as they're still saying the original one. Is it shit on Sothan? Sothan, I'll just... you know what I mean? No, you did it recently, didn't you? I'm joking, but you did something similar recently where you just immediately pasted what you thought was an upgrade on whatever joke straight back in. I swear there was some... was there not some scrap metal around here somewhere? No. I swear there was some scrap metal. I'm losing it. Was it in here? There was a flare in there, wasn't there? No, I saw it going by. I saw it. I just missed the joke in the first one. All jokes insulting Southern are fictional and not intended to represent or demean anyone in real life. Except Southern. Right, well, do I have any meat to cook? Nope, that's all cooked. Could boil some extra water, I suppose. I'm drinking it while I'm up here. And then we'll wait for, hopefully, another Aurora evening. Apart from this one, yeah.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Ooh. It's happening. It's actually happening. It's an Aurora night. At least it sounded like it. There we go. Fire's good. Don't think it's Aurora-ish yet, though. We'll wait for the sky to turn the proper colour. Right, let's pass time. Here we go. It's officially an Aurora evening. Oop, shit, it's dropped way too much. We'll drink that one. The snow drake's incoming. Listen, you can hear the electricity in the air. Whatever that means. Okay, food is good, water's good. Campfire's got about... in fact, let's put just some of this old shite wood on it. And then let's get in. What was the number again? If anybody's got it ready? The problem is, though, when it's like this, the wildlife goes wappy. 0794? I think it might have been. Yeah, okay. So apparently a guy had a terminal illness and had to leave the island, and he left somebody behind, and he sent her a note left at the Hunter's Lodge saying that he can have access to... she can have access to his vault. Obviously it's electric, so you have to have the Aurora to get in it. I die a bit inside when I see my name up there. Look, the lights are on. Okay. What if there's ghosts in here? We'll find out. Well. Oh, there was a bedroll in here this whole time.
That'll come in handy.
Can I turn this on? Ooh, hello. Alright. Okay. Mackenzie just knew it. What are we expecting to find? Does that hurt me? Gonna lock the hatch. Bear, if you're up there. Bear, gotta. Oh, you've already been here, right? No wonder he didn't want to stay here. It's a nightmare. Okay, I've got a bed, a cabinet, not a lot else. Oh, there's some good food and stuff in here, actually. Look at the water.
Can't have too much.
Lick it, I bet it tastes sour. Okay, yeah, this is heaven. Little cow condensed milk. We're taking everything. Oh, no. No, I nearly started breaking down the cabinet there. Nice, more rifle ammunition. Flare shells that Dougie said were needed. Nothing in there. More fuel. There's got to be something in this cardboard box. Turn the flashlight off. Anything in it? Nothing.
Could end up being useful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So much of it as well. Okay, this was worth it already. Very nice. Nothing in there. Cheers. Did you ever put those batteries on your tongue, the square ones? Yeah, 9-volt ones. Just to feel alive.
This will come in handy.
Antibiotics, good. Energy drinks. Okay, I'm encumbered now. Painkillers, bandages. What, people would chew those batteries? Chaz used to chew batteries. Yeah, that does explain why you were the way
Drop
you were.
any of this gear.
One Cowichan sweater. The warmest around, inspired by the traditional sweater conceived by the Cowichan First Nation on Vancouver Island. Treat it like an old friend. And snow pants. Insulated pants with a nylon windproof layer designed for spending a day in the snow without getting wet. Alright, that was upgrades. Is that everything? Torch has got out. You know what? That's pretty tough. More water? No. There's another bedroll, but do I want that? In fact, if I take that one, then I could leave the one up here, and I've got a little place to stay. Okay, I've got to get out of there. That fucking sound was driving me mad. You know what? That was definitely worth it. If the fire's still lit, we'll go have a midstream break up there. It is. And we'll sort out what we've just gained. That was definitely worth it. And then we can go back and start heading through the dam and progressing the story. Good. Never chewed through them, unfortunately, so never had battery acid and stuff come out, but it doesn't change that I heavily remember the taste of them. I had a strange diet as a kid. Wait, Chaz has owned up to eating catnip in the past. Oh yeah, you ate your Pokemon strategy guide, that's it, I remember the story now. Right, let's load up the fire. was this is kind of a bit loud for a midstream break, right? So we will sleep for maybe 3 hours. I'll go in a second, shag it in. I'm just daring myself to get up because I feel so fucking wobbly. Still the Aurora. God, campfire's going out. Sleep for another 3 hours. It has reaped. Yeah, I feel fucking miserable. I'm struggling to digest it. I don't know why. I think I might have given myself, like, food poison. I don't think it's food poisoning, but I've overeaten to the point where my digestion is taking it out of me. Like a fucking idiot. It's so absurd to say out loud. Was this before or after your parents decided a food business would be a good idea? To employ Chaz in as well, no less. Right. There you go, everybody. I've treated you to a midstream break that isn't deafening. Okay, when we get back, we'll try and work out what I do and don't take from all of the stuff I've just looted. I might, though, just so you don't have to sit in here Mackenzie's stomach rumbling. Oh god, I've ruined my condensed milk. I thought condensed milk can last forever. Yeah, all of this food, look, it's fucked. I think it's because I spent so long on this chapter that all the food stuff is slowly spoiling. We'll eat some of this lower quality stuff. This old MRE should actually fill me up. There we go. Wait, what am I spoiling? Oh, fucking hell, Christ. Right, I'm off. I don't want to see him laughing at me. Right, 2 minutes! I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Spam. Spam.
Hello? I'm not looking at that cheeky giggler, I refuse. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Azar, thank you for the bits. My parents probably needed a cheaper alternative to feeding my fat ass. Apparently opening a restaurant was the easy option. Christ. Are we ready? Shaggydan's already said fizzy orange. Kitten says tropical. Reap says cloudy lemonade. What's in that can? Even better than batteries. What a marketing genius. Oh, I mean, you need to stop choosing contractors based on the company logos. Satan says Pepsi Max Cherry. Azar says ginger beer. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. Cat says tropical. Cheeky says cream soda. Right, let's sort through this food. I got a lot of it, which is good because I've been low on sort of basic food. Didn't mean to eat that, but it's not going to be the worst idea. Bear says Diet Coke. I got a new sweater, didn't I? Oh, I got a new one and a worn one. Alright, let's wear... So that's 1.4 to 0.9. But that is on 40. I wonder if I can get it a bit higher by repairing it, maybe. We'll do that now. It'll get it up to... up by 33%. This might be a waste. No, fucking fire's gone out. What did that do to its stats? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, 1.9. Okay, repaired. It is an upgrade. Very nice. That one, then, I can drop. It's going to stay there, and it's going to freeze, and we'll remember it fondly. So what else can I... What else can I drop? I got a new pair of pants as well, didn't I? What are the pants like? One work pants, one. They're more windproof, but they're what? Wow, they're good. Okay. Or do I want the windproof? Hang on. Do I want the windproof ones on the outside? I probably don't matter. I mean, don't answer if you know, of course. Right, let's drop my old. Let's drop my pants. I need to free up about 1 kilo. Lovely. Right, the answer is... Oh, we can fucking lean over it. Turn the light on. Oop, I'm leaning on my controller. Can you see that? And then can you see that? First one, I was at the shop earlier and I thought, you know what? People guess that all the time. I'm going to buy one. And then I thought, this is unexpected, I'll probably get a finesse. And then Satan guessed it. For fuck's sake. Can't have anything nice. Saw through my bollocks. Satan, congratulations. I do want to take that wood as well, don't I? Just in case curing that gets me something. But if I'm leaving the area, am I going to take advantage of it properly? Okay, I definitely want to take that with me, don't I? I've got this spare bedroll. Thing is, I'll be leaving Spence's mill, won't I? Yeah, I'm going to drop that bedroll.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Where's that there? Sorry, I'm just sorting through my gubs. 16 rose hips. I don't need to get rid of that much weight. Can I drop anything here that I don't think I'm going to need? No. Maybe some tinder plugs? Oh, I'm so close. I'm like 0.6. Coffeeton, good afternoon. I really thought I'd be able to like get something there, but no. I had to get the bedroom fan and put it on the desk. It's too hot. It's creeping in now, isn't it, this heat wave? It's actually creeping up north instead of just being a southern or Midlands problem. Which is annoying because I'm sat here trying to digest overeaten P-word. I've not had Pepsi Max Cherry in a while, give me a sec. That is good. It is good. As you can tell by the fact I can't even speak properly when I'm drinking it. All of my gear is now on. I think my problem is food. Honestly, though, I can probably drop a load of this water, can't I? Let's drop 2 litres. There we go, okay. So I'm going to be leaving quite a hefty supply of shit behind. I know, but I need to take this with me, don't I? Am I still under my limit? Just. Well, say goodbye, everybody. Can I take that with me, or is that going to put me over? Fuck. Again, I feel like having an extra bedroll is not the worst idea. Can I get rid of another 7.75? What do I not need? Let's have... I can eat some of these old crackers, can't I? Mouldy, salty. And then maybe drink a little bit of that. That music sounds like Star Wars a little bit. It's too, yeah, it's crispy, yeah, it's nice. Oh. Nice. Okay, I don't need that anymore, do I? I don't really use these. Maybe there'll be a situation where I really need to, but I think we're alright. Oh no, now I need to take this with me, don't I? And that's put me over the sprint risk. Drop a flare. And then drop that. And then... Do I want to drop that? No. If I refuel the lantern, does that reduce my overall weight? It doesn't make any sense. 3519. No, okay, the game's smarter than that. I don't know why I ever doubted it. This is a good game for once. I mean, I could get rid of all these rose hips now I've got medication. 0.3. Okay, one more thing I need to get rid of. In fact, I'm going to stay slightly over... over encumbered, because once I start drinking and eating on the way down, then I'll be alright. Alright, is there anything we want to take from here? I think we're good. Farewell. Camp on the hill. The Aurora camp, we'll call it. Let's go back to Spence's farm. Then let's leave the muskeg. I think we're finishing this chapter now, so we'll go and speak to Jeremy. Sorry, no. We need to go to the dam now. Mental health visitor was here earlier and we had a coffee and a cake, so I got me a Pepsi Max cherry and some ice now, nice and fresh. So you've got caffeine in the coffee, then energy from the sugar, and now caffeine from the Pepsi. You'll be upside down on the ceiling by nightfall, good call. People parking their cars next to their houses and funneling the air. That's not true, is it? Funneling it how? Sugar-free cake? Is that a thing? Alright, maybe you're more advanced than I gave you credit for. With the price of petrol, you might as well just buy aircon, yeah. How do you funnel it? What do you do? Just get a bed sheet or something? Oh shit, what am I doing here now? Up this way. It sounds like this area's finished. Like, I've done all the side quests and got all the notes and everything, and it said I need to make my way through the dam, because I need to go and deliver a message to Perseverance Mills when I finally catch up with Astrid, if she's alive in Perseverance Mills. If Perseverance Mills is a real place. It is a thing, you're right, but I forgot about the pound of sugar in the cake. I mean, it's a better diet than Chaz has got, we've learnt, right? There's the pipe from the exhaust straight through the window. And of course, it's cave method, so you need to shut all your windows to not let the heat in. Yeah, you forget about the heat that way, that's true. Paper is rich in fibre. This has always been my theory about if you're out in the wilderness and you're starving to death, just eat leaves and tree bark and stuff. I'm sure it'll make you ill, and it's not perfect for you, but I bet there's just enough calories to pass you by, mate. Like, you could maybe survive a night that way. Stave off starvation. Just eat paper and leaves and... not grass, that's got cellulose in it that fucks you up fast. Don't eat grass. This cake has fats, fruit, seeds, protein from the eggs. It's basically a salad, yeah. And if you fill it full of green food colouring as well, it looks like a salad. And looking like a salad is half the battle. I felt alright before I went upstairs and now I feel terrible. If you're wondering why the midstream break was slightly longer than usual, it's because in a very Disney moment I had to chase a butterfly out of the bedroom. They managed to get in. She hates insects. But pretty privileged, the butterflies are apparently allowed to stay. So when the butterflies get in, they sit on the ceiling. They're kind of hard to spot because we've got like dark beams upstairs. And hibernate there for like a week. And then you wake up and there's just tons of them in the room. That's cute. It's also gay. Seal the car window and use piping to the house. Christ. Yeah, like Kitten says, it's price of petrol, isn't it? Unless your car's electric. But even still, you're going through all that fucking effort. Just sit in the bath. How many people work from home? I'm not asking you a lot, but like, do you reckon there's people that work from home where they just pour cold water in the bath and just sit in that with their laptop? Imagine being on a work call with somebody that was... wait, let me eat. Plugged into the mains. I mean, there's enough electric in your modern bathroom nowadays, right? I'm sure it's fine. Least efficient way to cool down your room. That's how you do a portable aircon. You run a pipe from it and put it out the window. Just seal off the windows, yeah. I'm sure running an... I know these portable aircon things are terrible for the environment, right? But I'm sure it's better than leaving a fucking petrol or diesel engine running for 12 hours. Used to be a toaster, now it's the work PC. I suppose it's kind of dangerous if you have one of them tricky work days. I'm going to miss this area. This is a really nice part of the map. It's brutal, but I like the muskeg. Yeah, if you're having a particularly bad work day and your laptop's there, you can put White Rabbit on by Jefferson Airplane and just wait until that one moment. There's a smart cool option on a lot of them where it turns off after the room comes up to temperature and stuff. Yeah, it's to try and mitigate the environmental damage. No, what am I doing? I don't need more cattails. I've become addicted. I'm like Salty, I don't want to lose my cattail streak. And the electric bill, yeah. I was going to say earlier, this game does a great representation of the elements. It does. The thing I like about this game is that, like, the first boss, the last boss, all the optional mini-bosses, and the big crescendo boss in the towards the end of the final act. All of them are just the weather, the cold, nature being indifferent, and I've never played a game where you feel more made of flesh, if that makes sense. You feel so vulnerable in this. And just getting by without any major, like, hiccups, just from moment to moment, feels amazing. And I don't even have it on, like, a crazy difficulty like I would usually. Probably because this game requires, I think this game on a blind playthrough on a high difficulty would be more foolish than anything, any KCD or any game like that. This game is serious. Our aircon is good, but it's in the bedroom and wheeling it around isn't appealing. Oh, so it's one on wheels. Is it Henry the aircon? Huddle up in the bed and put on a movie when it gets too warm. You won't catch me moving that behemoth. You've got a window one, right? Yeah, it's all about just creating one room, I suppose. The cave strategy is currently working, though. How is this big enough, though? High BTU that I can turn it on in the morning, and by the afternoon, when it's too warm outside, the bottom level is nice and cool. It's got one place where you can exist, right? It's deceptively heavy. Oh. Feeling a bit better now. Perking up. Right, well there's the exit to the muskeg. I said I was going to go back to Spence's farm, but I don't think I need to now. We've got a bedroll in our hands. There's a lot of firewood back there. There's some old boots, but... Right. I had a lot of fights with Bear in this area, including the one where we killed him, so his corpse is over in the hills to the north. Bear, it's been a pleasure. Spence's farm, a pleasure. Broken Railroad, a pleasure. But we're moving on. The portable window. It seems like we're not getting such a serious peak now, though, right? We're just getting... we're just going to get like a long, quite warm, but nothing serious period now for a couple of months. Your stream's not crashed, by the way. I'm just on a loading screen. Yeah, I think with how rapidly this is increasing over the last like 5 or 6 years, it might actually be it might be time to start as a nation thinking about new builds having this stuff in it by default, right? It wasn't. It was nowhere near necessary, but now, yeah, it's going to be warm but not hot. And then we get another minus 15 week, and you think, oh, fucking hell, I've got this useless thing installed in my house for. And I know it fixes both temperatures in both directions. You know what I mean. That was not a moose, Reaps. It was a decorated Labrador. We're in a new build now, and it's insufferable in hot weather. If you think about it, right, roofs are the thing that takes all of the sun, right? And the house heats up like crazy because the roof just sits there. So, if we build buildings without roofs, then we've removed the one thing that catches all the sunlight, right? Therefore, genius. What about the bearded guy who broke your back and kicked you out of his house? Is there no farewells to him? Oh, he's in this area. He's just over the hill. I guess I'll say goodbye to him when we leave this area too. Okay, I have to have a fight with this wolf, but I kind of don't want to. I don't want to use any bullets. You know what? I'm brave. Fight me, knobhead. Requiescati pace. I didn't enjoy doing that. I feel bad now. If he'd have just stayed away, he could have lived forever, but no, he had to put my mission in jeopardy. I need to get this hard case to Astrid. I don't even know what's in it, or where she is, or whether she's still alive, or what the fuck's happened to Great Bear Island. Actually, you're right, Bear. I'll set fire to his cabin before I leave this area. Fucking knobhead, he almost ruined the playthrough. I thought it was like a 1-2 punch between you and that guy. Suddenly left the playthrough in a mess. Right then, we've got to the trapper's cabin. I need to leave this area, apparently via the dam. And I need to find Astrid and deliver her the hard case, and obviously be happy that my wife is still alive. And I also need to deliver a message to somebody in Perseverance Mills for the trapper that simply says Wintermute. I'm not quite sure what that means. Right back to the camp office. Problem is now, I've got all this food. I need to work out, like, a good amount to take with me. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this, am I? This needs to sit and dry out in the warm, but unless I can come, I might be able to come back to this area in the future. I don't know. Right, what are we taking with us? I don't need to take all of those painkillers. Drop these around here somewhere. Sorry, antibiotics. We'll drop all of those. That's about a good amount of antiseptic. Bandages, maybe we'll drop 3. Bedroll we're taking. Can opener we're taking. Cooking pot we're taking. Drop 1 stim. This is so much food. I'd rather have the food and not use it, but still. These bandages up here. Fucking hell, I dropped so many bandages. If there is a chance that we come back here in one of the later chapters, I want to have all this organised, right? Fucking hell, this is a pain. It might be pointless, this, but I feel like I need to do it. Am I just 208? What's happening here? Such a faff. Again, it's absolutely not necessary to like organise stuff like this, but it's satisfying. Stims, can I find a place? Lovely. So that's got us down to 32.9. I don't need all this energy drink, do I? I need to repair that saw. I'm taking all that with me and the lantern fuel. A lot of MREs. What does MRE stand for? Military Summit, I'm sure, but I don't know what it stands for specifically. Meal ready to eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I appreciate all 6 of you. Everybody. That's the most unified I've ever seen the Doomhaus. Massive raging erection. Thank you, Siddles. Look at that, you can all come together, it turns out. Polar as well at the end there. Never want to miss out. That's what I've got right now, Siddles. You've got a raging one, Chas, but let's not go overboard. Can't believe I'm turning this round to have the logos facing the correct way. This is stupid. On controller as well, no less. Where's the tea? Herbal or reshear? Can do both. I mean, it's there. Just in case I was still insurance. Yeah, I appreciate it, Paul, yeah. You know what? The golden rule on the internet is just to get something wrong and then everybody will respond. I think we've just broken that. Everybody just helped Stubbler. I'm as surprised as anyone. I was so sucked into what I was looking at that I didn't think of saying something dumb. There you go. You just got to distract Chaz with some bullshit on the internet, and his entire personality collapses in front of your eyes. It's only because we've got to actively show how dumb you were. I mean, I sat and openly asked a question on the internet with honesty. What's the Doomhaus come to? It's not come to an end just yet, kitten. No, we're still hoping. Do I not have any scrap metal in here? I want to repair my saw. Thick. What was thick, mate? Fuck. They got this all screwed up. Meal? Question mark. Ready to eat? Question mark. Nothing's ready to eat in this place. Ooh, do I take my fancy tools along with me? I need to make a decision now if we're leaving the area. I mean, look at this for item management. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Oh, how Doomhaus is this? Meal ready to eat. Oh, I said it's military something. I was guessing right. I don't mind being wrong, which is a good thing. I won't get very far otherwise. Okay. Now, I think I've got a good amount of everything. Food. Let's have a look in here. I think I might take another fizzy orange with me, actually. Or grape soda in this instance. Water, 1.25. Yeah, that's alright. Light sources. I have a lantern. I've got a lot of lantern fluid too. Food-wise, I've got one meal ready to eat. I'll take those, I think. Because they're light and they've got a shitload of calories. I'll feed up now. What time of day is it? Sun's about to go down. Do I want to be going to the dam at night? Maybe not. I can eat and drink whatever's remaining in here before we leave, I think. I went from watching a hunter solo Gar on hardcore to a squirrel drop-kicking a groundhog. I don't know where I'm headed in life, but I'm looking forward to it. A hunter solo? What, Gar as in the boss in Molten Core? Hasn't any Redditor ever told you that being wrong is literally the worst thing in the world and you should argue for hours just to avoid being corrected on anything? I maybe got off that website before it fell completely off a cliff. Do you know what? I might actually sleep. It took someone 3 hours to solo Gar. Shit. I'm playing that was ever on a cliff. Yeah, you're right. I think I might stay the night and we'll head off to the dam in the morning. That sounded like poetry. I think I might stay the night and we'll head off to the dam in the morning. And the little one said, roll over. Oh, now I get an Aurora. Mackenzie, stop complaining like you don't know what an Aurora is when we've had about 7 in the last... Yeah. I'm just going to eat some dry crackers. Or just pick them up and forget to eat them. It's like a little kid's story, yeah. Drink that. Eat this old tin of sardines because I'm never going to eat it otherwise. Although I ate some mouldy dog food yesterday and got like some dog disease or other. I might fire the fire up tomorrow and make some coffee for our journey, right? The other day I had some Maggi cheese Chinese convenience food. You know, one of those where the package is twice as large than it needs to be. And crisps. The whole back site was boasting about how they reduced the packaging size by 22% since 2022. I can think of an easier way to reduce another 50%, but I guess the package can't look too small. I mean, there's profit to be made, cats. We don't need to be worrying about the environment. Okay, drink a bit more. I'll make a little bit more water before we leave as well. 3 hours. And then we'll set off. Gives me a reason to use all this food, doesn't it, if nothing else? God, I feel so much better for having a game to focus on. I think the best thing about streaming is when you're not feeling very well and you stream, you're too busy to think about not feeling very well. Right, have I got any more calories left here? We've got an old dusty can of peaches. I'll just eat that cold. That's sorted my thirst out as well. What's the word for fixing your thirst? There's a word for it. It begins with an S. It's not quench. Quench is probably the better word in this instance, but there's a word that begins with an S. Slake. Yeah, Schmitz, good morning. Slake. I like that word. Alan Slake. Hydration break. Yeah, and every time I drink, everybody boos me. Slake, yeah, squench. Mate of ours had a dog once. They got a spaniel, and this is in like the early 90s. They wanted to call it Squidge. Squidge. And I misunderstood it when I was at theirs, and it was only a pup. It was an adorable little thing. They wanted to call it. Sorry, there was like, its name's Squidge, and I was like, Squidge, lovely. And then I forgot in a couple of hours, and I called it Spadge, because I couldn't remember. And that's what they referred to the dog as for the next, like, 10 years.
That should help warm things up.
Spadge. The word squench just reminded me. Okay, we have that. I'm not going to take this coal with me, so we'll chuck this coal in, we'll make some coffee, boil some water, and set off. Lovely. 10 minutes until the coffee's boiled. It's a bit quiet in here, isn't it? I'm used to the weather. Oh, it says something up there. Welcome. Oh yeah, this is like a visitor centre, isn't it? I always forget. It's been existing in here and forgetting its actual purpose. All these cured guts and rabbit pelts we're going to be leaving behind. Breaks your heart. Hey, Macarena, I didn't know she'd done that. Right. Coffee downers. I'll fuck taking water off. I think we're alright for water. I've got about 2 litres. Plus we can make it anyway, can't we? Right, we're warming up. Lovely. I'm going to save. And then let's read what we're actually doing on this mission. Now I finally killed the bear. Renewed hope. With the old bear no longer a risk, Jeremiah the Trapper plots a course leading Mackenzie out of Mystery Lake, which means with the means to contact Perseverance Mills, one step closer to finding Astrid. We need to go up the train lines and to the mill, and then through the mill, and I think we've completed the second chapter. Japan office, you came in very helpful when we was desperately trying to survive what the Trapper did to us by kicking me out. I'll grab one of these actually before we go. Thank you, Japan office. One final salute. You can't see us saluting right now, but everybody in the Doomhaus is currently saluting the screen. It's been an absolute pleasure. Do I take my simple tools with me? Oh, this is killing me. Okay, I'll take my simple tools. I never actually had a proper good look at this. Thank you, Japan office. And goodbye. Wait. That bunker that I found where someone was surviving and I found all their old food and stuff because they'd moved on. I've just left one of those for somebody else, haven't I, in the lore of the universe? That's actually a really delightful thought. I should leave a note somewhere. Goodbye, Mystery Lake, and your fishing holes, and that guy that we got killed because he offered me ammo and I took it and then he couldn't defend himself. Goodbye, Trapper Cabin, where Jeremiah sat moodily wanting me to go and do all his work because he got killed he couldn't kill bear. And I had to get someone stronger to do it. Psych, I am a troll to eat your food. You're a very kind and considerate person. Thank you, Reeps. I'm glad somebody noticed. Goodbye, Radio Tower or whatever it was. No, Firewatch Tower. With your Firewatch reference inside. We will remember you forever. For those that played Firewatch in the fire station tower thing, the Firewatch Tower. On this map, there was a note that said, "I liked it here" or something. It was very peaceful until that lady kept talking shit on the radio. And then it was written by Henry, I think, right? The same name as the character from Firewatch. What else happened on this area? Well, the rest of it all happened in the dam, right? Oh, fuck. Crashed into a telegraph pole because I was stretching. Psych, I am a No, wait. Psych, I am a pole. No. I don't want cats' ears to prick up. Ah, crap! I just ran into a pole and forgot I had an opportunity to make a fast as fuck reference. And I whiffed. Put that down to my severe illness. By illness, I mean I ate too much P-word last night. For some reason my body temperature's all over the place and I can't digest it properly. Because I'm weak. I think the way to get out of this is to have a massive P-word and a massive garlic bread every night so I can practice and build up an immunity. Which would help. Because if I'm double the size, then I can't get outside and eat high quality ingredients that make me ill. It's just that easy, isn't it, Chaz? Yeah. From an Italian restaurant, Rich. It's like exercising. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Yeah, exactly. I just need to train my stomach to be able to process all them carbs. And I'm not going to do that by eating fucking vegetables, am I? To eat your food by eating it, you know? Have the people... Not bad. Because my life is apparently some stupid cartoon, I went upstairs at the midstream break meter and had to chase a butterfly out of the upstairs bedroom window. And it made me a bit woozy when I sat back down. But I'm recovering. Holy shit, this stream is flying. You can't call him that, and you let him in. He's gone now, bless him. And like a candle in the wind. If you really want to get good, just eat the P-word raw. That's always been the annoying thing about frozen P-word. This is one of the worst things anybody's ever experienced on planet Earth, for the record. When you don't want to eat a full P-word, so you try and cut it in half, but it's frozen and you can't cut it. Ah, that was Butterfly Goldilocks. He's off to tell his friends about some bear. I was dressed in a bear suit at the time, yeah. It's weird you should talk about butterflies. My partner caught our dog chasing and eating one in the garden this morning. It's a good source of protein. Did he make that noise when he caught it? Cook it, portion it, fridge the leftovers, cold P-word. Then am I actually being chased up? Mate, listen. Ah, fucking hell, I don't want to waste a bullet on it. Run! I've got my patented anti-wolf technology sorted. Watch this. He turned around, look, because he knew he just didn't have an answer to my patented wolf technology. Oh, Methuselah's still here. Cook it, portion it, fridge it, bop it, twist it, turn it. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Get the hammer and chisel out, yeah. Methuselah, I'm heading into the dam. You got nothing to say? No? I need to make my way through the dam somehow. Wait, do I have to do this when it's an Aurora? I better not. What if this is an... Get into the dam at night when the Aurora is in the sky. And it was an Aurora night last night. Well, at least we've got a permanent fire, so I guess the more I complain about this, the worse it's going to be. So I'm going to put my bedroll down next to my old pal Methuselah. The Aurora comes once every 5 streams. I'm going to do another 2 weeks of just sat by this fire waiting for an Aurora. It's not as dumb as the Piccolini ones that for some reason come in 3 sets of 3, so in case you want to only eat 3 or 6 of those things, maybe half a P word, all 9 combined. That's why they only sell batteries in sets of 10 when everything takes 8, right? I wanted there to be a hole in the fence just there. Or there's like a disabled ramp or something that the wolf just gets up. Well, Methuselah, it's a good job I brought all this food with me because it would appear that we're asleep in the night. If I run out of food... No, wait, do I want to actually sleep? I don't think you can sleep if you're not tired. You know what we're going to do, Methuselah, me and you? I'm going to boil some water. I used to love the mini P words from Asda that came in stacks of 10. You know something's extremely high quality when you can buy it in a stack of 10. I like this fight because Methuselah's keeping it cold for me. Keeping it warm for me. See, this passes time. Still can't... Hey, I wonder if I can find some scrap metal around here and then I can repair my saw, actually. That's probably a good thing to do. While we're waiting time out. Drop 2 litres. I have a strong sensation that this guy is God. He seems to talk like he knows that something serious has happened, and he keeps hinting that whatever happened to Great Bear has happened to the island, I should say, not the actual bear, has happened to the entire world. We might be in a post-apocalyptic... Gotta stop saying post-apocalyptic. We might be in the post-apocalypse, but because we can't get contact with anywhere else, it just looks like it's the island. Is there really no scrap metal around here? I refuse to believe it. I need some to repair my saw, because it's almost gone. He's like a walking, talking, burning bush. Yeah, there's the second part of our poetry. I haven't needed... Sorry, my head's going. I haven't owned anything that needs more than 2 AA's for 35 years. God bless shitty kids' remote control cars, yeah. We'll be old enough to remember the era before batteries, right, where they all had a fucking cable. And cheap ones you'd get from the catalogue. You had to follow it around. If it went fast, you better hope you can run. That machine in your garage, cats must have a generator, yeah. Yeah, I don't think batteries are going to be able to run hydraulics like that. What's that? Alright, Methuselah, I was going to go look for some scrap metal, but I can't fucking find any. Oh wait, maybe I can find some in the dam. I forgot, it's just like a specific door that I need to open inside the dam itself. Is there any down here? No. I love moments like this in this game where it's like, oh, you wanted to make progress, did you? Well, you're going to have to remember that nature is in charge. And there's nothing you can do about it, so you're going to have to just be patient. I mean, this has got scrap metal written all over it. I don't usually loot scrap metal either because it's really heavy. Any scrap metal around this workbench, maybe? No? Sorry, it's dark, everybody. I don't want to use... If I can see a little bit, I don't want to use my... lamp oil. There we go. Good. That's one. Just quickly check this like upper floor area for any more, and if I don't find any, we'll use what we've got. Oh, this game is so good on controller, by the way. Plus, when you're not feeling too good, it's way better to play on controller, right? There's not really any scrap metal in the toilets. There might be some in these crates, but again, I don't want to waste the durability on my... Well, there we go. Give me that. Lovely. Right, two will do. We'll go sit with Methuselah for a bit longer and we'll repair this stuff. What is that? Some plate with some rubbish food on it. Whew. Such a good looking git, look at it. It's like zooming in on a Bob Ross painting and just living in it. It's amazing. Right, keep you warm, Methuselah. I've got some repair work to do. So I need to use this to repair. There you go, top right. Sun will be going down soon. That's got it up to 40 and one more repair. Nice. Right, that's gone from 15 to 65. Anything else I can repair while I'm waiting? See, my whetstone for sharpening blades and stuff is already quite worn. We'll do it though. This knife's important. A couple of sharpens and then we'll pass time. Hopefully I can get to night. What else do I want to repair? I need scrap metal to repair my can opener. I actually don't want to lose that can opener, do I? Suppose we'll clean the gun. Get a load of this noise, everybody. Listen to this. How satisfying this is. Oh! It's up to 70%. Lovely. And that's probably us done. Windy out here, Methuselah. And I've got some food I could get rid of, right? A lot of these energy bars are going mouldy. They're good though, these. Superfood. Processed shite. There's another one. Just like that, we're up to full. Alright. Let's sleep for 4 hours. That should pass us by to night time. And with a bit of luck, we can hear the Aurora in the sky. Fuck. Don't do us like this game, please. Another 2 hours, maybe? Please make the noise. What you were saying about Auroras being rare reaps wasn't meant to immediately come true. Fucking hell, we've not got an Aurora. Past a few hours, I suppose. It's Beautiful, clear night, which is exactly what we didn't want. Might have to go hunting. I might, you know, that wolf that was chasing me in, I might have to kill it. I hope nobody was emotionally attached. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, it was just late. Oh, God, have I... Oh, it's not even midnight yet. Alright, never mind, we're good. Methuselah, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to pick up the bedroll. I will see you... I'm assuming I will see you in the future, Methuselah. Right, let's make our way through the dam. I assume there's some electrical component or something in here that powers the lift or something. It's all lit up now, look. Streamer look, yeah. Carter hydroelectric plant. So we've got the electric on now. It's a bit flickery if anybody's photosensitive, but I don't think it's going to cause any problems. It's nothing too serious. I've seen worse, right, than this. I think there might be access to all of these doors and stuff now. So the electric's on all the way downstairs. Okay, this is flickery. Don't look.
Looks like I could get a nasty shock.
Yeah, we're not going through that way, are we? Water main shut-off valve. Yeah, alright. That's turned in. That was a dead end that's turned into a super dead end. Everybody cover your eyes. That looks like where we're going, because that looks like a vault, right? But I want to go see upstairs if there was anywhere else. Chaz. This door is...
No way I'm getting in here without some electricity to power this panel.
Okay. Power up the dam's elevator system. Access the control room using Jeremiah's code. Power up the dam. Okay. Control room is... Is this the control room? Yeah, alright. I want to just check upstairs, though, just to give my curiosity. You can't stop me from looking straight into the sun. Actually, that levels out the flickering a bit, look. So this is the aid station. Computers are on. Anybody fancy a round of golf? Me neither. Can I get into rooms like this and stuff now? The electric's on. No. So is he going to say the same thing? Elevator's fried. Still don't have the safe code, do we? Oh, that... Oh, sound design's topping this, but... For that very reason, this is making me as anxious as I think they wanted me to be. Anything up here? No. And downstairs I can remember being a dead end. Alright, we're going into the control room. I just wanted to check. Alright. Alright then. Into the main room. Save my fuel. And the control room. Did I have a code? Yeah, Mackenzie knows it. What if Bear's in here and it's like some revenge story? Oh wow. Oh, there's the guts of the dam through there. Look, this is an actual like overview control room area. Can I get the power on? I like this. Okay, there's a panel lit up there. And a switch box. If I press this... Oh.
There it is.
So has that actually activated anything? Again, keep looking away, everybody, if you're prone to suffering from this stuff. It's a bit much.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Take the painkillers, not the sewing kit or the bandage. Okay, the lift's working now. Alright, I'm going to do it. Shall I do like Netflix has to now, where I constantly say out loud what I'm doing and what the situation is in game at all times because nobody's able to watch? In this case, because of the flickering and not because of the TikTok.
Oh. I guess there's only one way to go from here.
Elevator is working and there's a corpse on the floor of the elevator. No, to photosensitivity, Dougie, it was really flickering before. Can I not loot this guy? That might be the forest talker, is it? I wonder. Okay. Call elevator.
Holy shit, what was that?
What was what? I didn't see anything. Did somebody else see something? Explore the guts of the dam. The ferry of the dam. You did not see a moose. Okay, I'm going to use a bit of our lantern fuel for this. It feels worth it. Another Japanese flag on the ceiling. Staircase up. Let's just hug the right wall. It's a very green and orange corridor. What does this mean? That wolf. How did a wolf get in? And somebody shot it with an arrow. Wait, what's ravaged a carcass? Is there something in here with me? I shouldn't have turned around so bravely then. That's jump scare city. Is there something in here? Is bareback? Bareback. It might be rats, I suppose. The word ravage, though, implies something a bit heavier, doesn't it? There's a hole in the fence here and it got electrocuted. I do some stunts. Ooh, we're doing them. That must mean there's something of value in here. But I don't want to waste the Aurora, because if you think about it, I've only got a set amount of time. Ah, the time's got... I think I'm locked in... Yeah, okay. I think I'm safe to be in here now. This is where it turns into an eldritch horror game, which feels like what? You were a supernatural bear, after all. Okay, I'm actually going to chop this down just to see... Oh no, there is a day and night. And there was nothing in there after all of that. Brilliant. Now I've got too much in my inventory and I'm at risk of spraining. I need to not dawdle. Hugging the right wall. This reminds me more of Fallout suddenly. But with better art design and writing. Yeah, I'm not risking that. There is a door at the end though, and a hatch door thing. I'm not back to the start, am I? No. I mean, follow the right wall, right? It's access to whatever's in this button, okay. The lack of music, mate, is the thing that's making me the most tense. Anything good?
This'll keep the lamp burning.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Keep saving as well. So there's the head office to the right. If I were the developers, I'd have put something in that. Then that takes me out over to that section. Is this openable? No? Right, investigate. Did I miss anything? Over there, maybe. I'll investigate what's in this box. God, I need to stretch more when I'm playing on controller, Jesus. Everybody stretch.
What have we here?
Oh. Just fuck that one off now. Replacement can opener. For those that were maybe a bit worried about the flickering, it's completely stopped but now, by the way. It hasn't stopped, but it's so minor and in the background, it's fine. Let's go. This way? Well, that was dangerous. It's a phone, maybe I can call someone? Buttons I can press, possibly? No? Right, I'm going to have to try and brave that electric avenue. And just hope I don't get one shot by it. What's the quest say? Just explore the guts of the dam. The ferry of the damned. Who sung that? Eddie... Not Eddie Lewis, that was a winger that used to play for Leeds. What's his name? Eddie Summer. Eddie Grant, yeah, there you go. Eddie Grant. Who did? Siddles, it's not time for that. Siddles, thank you for 94 months. All these subs have been long today. Siddles, I appreciate it as always. Thank you, everybody. And that's the second time in 2 days, right, Siddles?
Holy shit, that's hot.
Oh my god, what did it
Feels like it's still burning.
I'm nearly dead! What happened there? You have sustained serious burns. Your general condition will be reduced until you treat the burns off. Ow! 2 bandages and 2 painkillers.
The pain. Feels like it's still burning.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, did that fix anything? I need another bandage. I need to make another bandage and quickly. Ow, ow, big ow, 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 ow.
The pain.
I got... Mackenzie, it's fine. I've got no cloth to make a bandage with. I'm going to die. I stepped on like a ladder that had electricity running towards it. Was there... Oh, I need a bandage. Can I use the elevator to get back up?
Well, there it is. No way back up.
Fuck! I need some cloth. Where am I going to get some cloth? Oh, burns. What was the other things I could use? Oh, I need 1 bandage. Fucking hell, that was the most damage I've ever taken by anything. I think these are the things that are electrified. These, like, girders. Jesus. Right, where am I going to get? Right, calm. I I can maybe get some cloth from this. Oh, that just gets me tinder plugs. I might have to just break down some of my own clothing or something, I don't know. Oh, ow. Do I have any spare clothing? Do I sacrifice a pair of socks for the cause? No, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. We've got time.
Shit, that burns.
Oh, it's got really bad. It's got really, really bad. I burnt myself again. I burnt myself again. I'm gonna need... Oh, now I'm gonna need 2 fucking bandages.
That hurts so much.
Mackenzie, we can get through this. We can get through this. What am I gonna sacrifice? Socks.
It's still burning.
Oh, no, I know. Right, can I use that cloth to make some bandages? I can. Begin crafting. Alright, I aren't dying over time. I'm just on less than... I've got like 1 pixel of health. Okay, now...
The pain.
I'm staggering around. Now, bandage. Okay. I am on such low health, though. That is stupid. This is me staggering, by the way. I'm not controlling this. Alright, how do I gain health back? Wow, that was serious. Turn this off. I need to maintain electric. Right. I am slowly healing, but it's going to take a while. Let's drink. And let's eat. Food doesn't give you any health back, but time does. Alright, okay. Right, stay calm. We're going to sit here, and I'm going to just pass... I'm just going to sit. We're going to pass an hour. My health is slowly going back up. Good. Do these heal? Emergency steroids will provide a short burst of energy, then you'll collapse, so that's not a heal. Obviously, painkillers just reduce pain. I think I just have to wait to recover. Trouble is, I can't wait too long because I need to stay in the Aurora, don't I? But it's better than dying. Come on, don't lose this now. We've come so far. I'm just going to have a power nap. Right, Mackenzie, all the signs are good. Let's get to full health. We'll eat some cattails. I told you cattails are important. Alright. You're going to rock down to the electric avenue and then get burned higher. Jesus, that was so serious. Alright, I think we're going to lose the Aurora. I'm going to get 2 hours sleep. Wait, no, this is good. The grid's off. The electric's off. The danger is somewhat past, surely. Okay, where's the bedroll? I can't fucking see it. Sleep for another... Let's sleep for 5 hours. Here we go, look. Okay. I could not have been any lower on health. That was dumb. Whew, alright. Mina, I would have agreed with you. That looked like I should have died. But somehow we got through that. Stack a few grape sodas. Alright. Lovely. I'm now on 25% health. That was a stupid decision, which I should reload the save for immediately, but I'm not. We're going to save over it. Now, next question. Do you think I'm safe enough to walk over what just burned me? Because the Aurora's gone, therefore the electricity's off. Right, percentage chance. Am I safe enough to walk over there now? Who's confident? That does not look dangerous in any way, does it? There must be a way I can drop over it from above, though, and I think Reap says I'm 100% safe, but it wasn't electric shock, it was heat, is what I'm worried about. Can't break them down to get through that way, can I? Is there a way up and over, maybe? I'll tell you what, though, now the electric's off, I might be able to go through the wolf tunnel, or whatever we'll call it. As an armchair electrician, it looks safe. Reeps has got an electric armchair, he's living in the future. Still don't know what ravaged that wolf, though. Alright, yeah, I think I'm safe. Again, I really like that this is all based on nature. Like the Aurora dictating whether I am or aren't safe. Nature in this game is always in control. Right, wish me luck. Well, I can't even get over it, because... What? Oh. I see. Okay, good. Oh, that's what I was supposed to walk down, wasn't it? Yeah, I see now. I didn't see that rope from above. Okay, that was the solution. Now what does this do? Trouble is I've got 6 minutes left. I hope there's no like massive cutscene or something. Okay, so there's a quick panic. Let me just refuel this. Okay. Please be no bear or something, please. Nature's not in control. Video game physics are. Excuse me, this is not a video game. Shit. Okay, we're in the lower dam now. Again, I don't know whether I'm locked because there's no Aurora. Fucking hell, this game's cool. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Light him up. Just gonna have a look around and just see if there's anything in here. I mean, if there's no Aurora tonight, I guess I just have to sit and...
Could end up being useful.
Sit in here and just wait it out tomorrow, right? I'm not eating any more dog food after what happened yesterday. That was awful. It was rough. I mean, the electric's definitely off. Ooh, okay, I've got even further to go down.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Peanut butter is very good. Okay, floor 3. See, this is all absolute no-go areas during the Aurora. So it's probably going to be helpful to learn a bit of the area ahead of time. Where's that go? That goes up there. So there is a path across that way. That's probably the anti-Aurora path, right? Yeah. This is fucked. I'm assuming this took earthquake damage, and that's why it looks like this. I'm searching just in case I find rifle ammunition. I don't know why workers in a dam in Canada would have rifle ammunition, but I suppose somebody's got to keep the wildlife at bay. Certainly not me.
Excellent.
I wouldn't mind finding somewhere to sort of set up a little temporary base area. And then, with a bit of luck, I don't accidentally trigger some cutscene or something. But that means if I think the finale of this chapter is probably going to be very early tomorrow.
Still eat this.
You know, this has gone from me feeling fucking rubbish and having to stream without the camera off. It actually feels like, remember concentration mode in KCD where we did the monk thing? It feels like that. So it was good, yeah. I think that's my highlight of last year. It is. I think camera off is 100%. I think some games earn it, don't they? As opposed to... Like, they earn us to just strip all the Doomhaus bullshit back and just focus entirely on what it's trying to do. Okay, more office. Broken metal control box. Oh, I thought that was maybe like a quest item or something. I'm not saying games have to earn our attention, but sometimes some games are so good and they benefit from us just going all in.
I'd use this.
Right, I think we'll use this office then as our place where we're going to call it for today. We'll come back tomorrow and end this chapter. Just wait. So what we're saying is, because the stream is way more immersive when I sit without the camera on and we just like lean in and focus. For the good of the stream, that means that I should eat my body weight in P word every day. Therefore, I don't feel well enough to have the camera on and the stream benefits. Yeah? Yes from me, yes from Kiyaka. Two absolutelys as well. Ah, a break room. This looks like the perfect place to stop. Right. And that is going to be... Actually, let me just check these cabinets, because I'll go to bed worried that I didn't check these cabinets tomorrow.
Thank goodness.
Because, yeah, as you say, some games just really need the attention to be fully on the game and nothing else, yeah. The only logical conclusion. Right then. We will continue through the dam tomorrow, but for now I'm going to sit by this broken... Who the fuck is that?
A locked case. Wow, that is interesting. A locked metal case is a thing of the old world, stranger. A world of closed doors and things being off limits. Yeah, see, I was part of that world. But that world's over. This is my world now. And in my world, I make the rules. In my world, see, there are no locks.
Whoa. Your world sounds crazy.
What's in the case?
I have no idea.
What is in the case?
I hope it's painkillers.
Your ID says you're a pilot. You have a plane somewhere?
My plane wouldn't do you any good.
I recognise the voice actor, though, Schmitz.
Yeah, should I show you what happened to the last person who lied to me? She didn't look so pretty after I was done.
Bastard.
She?
Oh, so now he's ready to talk. Well, don't worry, pilot. You'll be with her soon.
Oh. That's kind of good timing, I know. A heartfelt thanks to the players who supported us while Long Dark was on Kickstarter. Early access and your steadfast support of our efforts helped us get where we are today. Lovely. It's just the end of chapter 2 of 5. Yeah, each chapter has credits. Alkarion, good morning. It sounds like a guy from Dying Light. You know what? I'm kind of glad that we actually... Publishing logistics, Skylar White, by the way. I'm actually glad that we walked through that door, because it'd have been weird to start this then, wouldn't it? Is there a name we recognise on there? Don't know. Right, well, unfortunately, I'm going to skip that. But first, we'll quit to menu, and then that means that we get a nice fresh start on Chapter 3 tomorrow. That sounds right, doesn't it? That was good. Well, I like that damn section. But I can't imagine Mackenzie survived an axe to the head. The back of it, I'm assuming. That timing was nice. That was cool. I enjoyed that today. Yeah, I mean, being ill seemed to coincide quite nicely with needing to concentrate. That was top. Lovely. Right. Tags like good afternoon. Yes, play Monster Marbles. For now, we'll call it there, and I think tomorrow, at the normal time, we'll pick up where I'm assuming. Well, we won't pick up where we left off. We'll start a brand new chapter. If I'd have not stepped that one extra step. Shit. Right. Without further ado, let's play some marbles, shall we? It is usually text like you're right. Alright. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate that, even though it was slightly unexpected. For now, let's go pick a winner, shall we? Yesterday, on our exploration of custom maps, Schmitz pulled off something magical. He was the only person to survive an absolute shit show of a level. And it turns out custom maps are a lot better than they used to be. If you fancy sticking around to play one game of marbles, you must simply type a word in chat and you can have a marble. However, you must be in the Doomhaus Discord and know which of the two teams you fight for, be they green or orange. Currently the Greens are absolutely dominating, and ahead of the finale of the World Cup and building up to the Worm Olympics, people are now looking to get points to be in the top 16 of each team. Siddles is right. If you have yet to fill out the quarter-final form that came out just today, brand new today, there's 4 more predictions for you nerds to do, and Siddles is going to post the link in Discord now. For now, however, if you're in Discord and you would like to have a marble, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is axe. Go. Go tell Siddles how fans will do, yeah. Alright, we've got Reaps for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Cheeky for the oranges, Azar for the greens, Siddles for the oranges, Alkarion for the oranges, Kelly for the greens, Pola for the greens, Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens, Mina for the oranges, Bear for the greens, Auger, welcome to the stream, suddenly spooked by Schmitz, for the greens, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Schmitz for the oranges, 6-4, good afternoon, for the greens, Tag Slack for the oranges, Keaton for the oranges, Cats for the greens, Gwynblade for the greens, Monrock, good morning, for the oranges, and Dougie for the greens. 21 marbles into then. Apologies for the little late start. You laughed out loud at work when you saw it. False. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. First person to begin which one's level go. Eggland will get beaten by Norway. I mean, Norway winning, it's more romantic than anything, right? I'm on your side. 21 marbles enter the race then. Reap says 7 to pick the level. We have Reap, Satan, Cheeky, Azar, Siddles, Alcarion, Kelly, Polar, Lundios, Mina, Bear, Auger, Shaggy Dan, Schmidt, 6-4, Tag Slack, Kitten, Cats, Gwynblade, and Marnrock. 10 oranges and 11 greens. Custom maps now. Some are good, some are rubbish, but they seem to be a lot better quality than they used to. Reap says 7. 1. Oop, I don't want to reset maps. Random, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The level is Angry Unpredictable Betrayal, another one with a high elimination rate. 21 marbles, enter Person of the Century of the day to the winner. A point to your team. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Can Schmitz get another point and scare the life out of Auger? Can Auger get a point and push himself further up the list? Can Azar, or Polar I think, in third get another point and scare the shit out of Auger? Oh god, this level looks dumb. Angry, Unpredictable Betrayal. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Where's the level? It doesn't look like a high elimination rate level. Lil Red, excuse me. Giant sphincter level. Reaps' sphincter is bright red and green on the outside. Any orange would be good, that is true. Schmitz is putting side before self, and I respect it. Early out is Mina again, just like yesterday. Reaps is right behind, and I think Alcarion's in the top 3. Punts Auger off the level. And my Monarch's going to war. Come on, Mina, stay in the lead. Oh, Alcarion got let out though. 6-4's going through the middle. Lots of greens going through the middle. Is the middle better than the sides? It might not. Mina again has jumped off. Tag Slack jumped off. Azar jumped off. It will not be Azar. Bear gets a good drop there. Shaggy Dan's right behind. Kitten's there as well. What's going on inside that? It's hard to say. But Bear for the greens is now in the lead. Alcarion in second. Bear's got to get through this spinner though. Ooh, and he gets through fast. Can an orange get shot through even faster? Bear now in the lead with Mindrate in second. Bear desperate to qualify for the Worm Olympics. Can he get another point to push him higher up in the green rankings? Mindrate gets out ahead of him. What's going on there? Polar and Lundios have died somehow in the background. Kitten out of nowhere gets chopped. Oh, I think there's like little death zones, look. Wait, what? How's that work? Satan's gone. Mindrate. Shaggy Dan. Oh, it makes your ball bigger or smaller. Gwynblade. What? Okay, there's still a few people left. Can Bear get... What is happening? How are they falling through, or what are they for? I don't understand. 6-4 and Reaps now. Will a green get just let through? What is going on here? Come on, Cheeky. Beat the odds. Cheeky beat the odds! Cheeky for the... Wait, no, Cheeky's gonna... No! Cheeky! Cheeky's gonna get a point and end up on 0. Schmitz is right behind. Cheeky! For the good of the bullshit. He's going really slow, though. Can Schmitz maybe do something and tie Auger at the top? Schmitz has got a bigger ball. Is that going to help him? Cheeky gets a dribble on. Cheeky's desperate not to get in and let Schmitz overtake him. Cheeky's almost stopped. He wins and gets to 0. He's on -1 because he's about to lose a point from the World Cup. Schmitz is going faster. What's happening? There's only 3 oranges remain. That is true. It's going to be an orange point. What is he doing up there? Is there a universe where Schmitz can overtake? I don't know if there is. God, it's weird seeing balls of different sizes. This is dumb. Come on, pass me, says Cheeky. He's waiting to get overtaken. Cheeky, you're going to have to lose a point in... if this finishes like this, you're going to have to lose a point in Trick or treat marbles. Lazy cunts. Cheeky. Oh, he almost won yesterday, and it's gonna be Cheeky. Cheeky gets his first point of the year, putting him on 0 because he's already lost one after Iraq finished last. And now we've got to wait for this bitch who's golfed himself. Schmidt's pushed him over the line, yeah, pushing Cheeky to relevance. I mean, being on -1's more relevant than everybody else. Cheeky, Siddles is eliminated. The oranges get the point. Cheeky is gilded, and for the first time this year, we get to see Cheeky in... Because Cheeky's like the best looking person of the century of the day. Just go to Discord now and look on the right. Tell me he doesn't really, really suit that name. With his display picture and everything. It just fits. And his gold name in Twitch as well. Ah, fucking hell, Schmitz. I was just about to take your name off and you came online and disappeared away from my cursor. Alright, Schmitz, the crown comes off. Cheeky, the crown is on. Beautiful. Siddle's got eaten by the zone, unfortunately. I like these custom levels. That was fun. Right, for now, though, unfortunately, we got a good ending. We got a bad ending, sorry, both in Marbles and in the Long Dark. Should we do concentration mode tomorrow as well? Should we do concentration mode on this instead of just me being ill? Because I really enjoyed that today for just completely focusing on the game. That was top. Right, 113 to 115 to 85. The oranges are rallying a little bit, which makes sense because Cheeky's finish. For now, though, thank you all for the bits and subs and hosts and raids and everything. As always, I appreciate your patience. If I was a little bit distracted today, I'm off to go lay down and see if I can finish processing the rest of that P word. Thank you all for joining. Oranges, good work. Cheeky, good work. Speaking of Cheeky, keep an eye out for him and for Chrisman and for Chaz and for Alcarion and for everybody else that streams in this awful place that might be on later on this evening. But for now, could somebody think of a final word? Because I'm going to thank everybody. I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you all tomorrow for start of episode 3. But Reaps, Dougie, Siddles. Oh, everybody go and do your form, by the way. Go do your predictions. Form predictions takes 10 seconds. Reaps, Dougie, Siddles, Mindright, Schmitz, Cheeky, Kitten, Cats, Reaps, Satan, Alcarion, Marnrot, and everybody else. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. But the final word is... indigestion. Very appropriate.
You stinky little bitch.